I'm Taylor Barr, your midnight DJ.
That was Leave Me Alone by I Don't Know How, But They Found Me. I'm Taylor Barr, your midnight DJ, and I put on a pair of really old pants this morning. At first, I thought nothing of it. They fit like normal pants, 32 inseam with a 30 waist. I know, I'm thin. The pockets felt like normal pants pockets. It didn't drag too long or anything. It was just a good pair of maroon pants, I thought. As I left the house, I started to feel a bit odd, as if the pants I had placed on my pelvis had previously been possessed or had been in the possession of a cursed little creature. A pin shot up through my side like a knife in my thigh. I checked it and there was nothing, just a hairy leg underneath the surface of my pants. Thought maybe I'm just feeling things and went about my day like nothing mattered as much as the silly little tasks I tell myself I have to do. Again, a pain rang out in my leg. I took off the pants in the middle of the supermarket. I don't care. Don't even test me. Seems like these pants are in fact cursed. By a wizard or a god or a beast, I don't know. I'll never admit to knowing. Not really my style. All I truly know is that I do not want to wear these pants. Or any pants. I live in fear now. This is my life. Up next, Friday I'm in Love by The Cure. And after that, C'est la vie by The Killers. That was Basket Case by Green Day. I'm Taylor Barr, your midnight DJ. And there is a new installation at the local museum here. A gracious benefactor has donated several vases from the olden times. I say the olden times because the exact date has not been produced, but the vases are presumably ludicrously old. They have been shipped away by years of existence, the simple fact of entropy once again improving itself. There's one vase in particular that I am interested in. See, all the vases have something inside them. From what we can tell, each vase has an unlimited amount of that thing. One vase has roaches constantly spilling out of it. Another is always bubbling over with different mixtures of different sodas. But my favorite is filled with air. Now, I know it doesn't sound like much, but think about it. It's a vase that creates wind. It has extra air in it, and so it pushes that air out. Think about the uses. I could use it as a portable fan or a windmill charger. Do you know how this could change the world? Change lives? These endless vases may have saved the human race, and you don't even care. You still won't visit the publicly funded museum. No one cares about history anymore. Up next, Stressed Out by 21 Pilots. And after that, Heading South by Zach Bryan. You just heard Wonderwall by Oasis. I'm Taylor Barr, your midnight DJ. And he lurks at night. He lurks at day. Within a 24-hour cycle, you can usually find him lurking. He'll be around street corners, tucked away behind trash bins, up high in the trees. He is anywhere and everywhere, waiting to strike, to take your bike. Yes, folks, the bike man is back in town, and you know what that means. Lock up your pedaled machines because he will eat them. It's true. I remember a time from my childhood when I first met the bike man. I was going to the garage for something. I couldn't tell you what. Probably I wanted a baseball or something. I turned on the light in the carport, and there he was, with my bicycle half hanging out of his mouth. He took a final chomp and ran out the door. I tried to run after him, to catch up, to get my bit of bike back. It was rightfully mine, and every 10-year-old deserves a bike, so give it back. He did not. He disappeared into the fields, where the corn sheltered him. I had to learn how to unicycle that summer. I tell you this as a warning. Please, take care of your bikes tonight. Up next, Ghosts by Bruce Springsteen, and after that, Girlfriend by Matthew Sweet. That was Black Coffee by Everlast. I'm Taylor Barr, your Midnight DJ. And I destroyed my toe this afternoon. I was going for a light jog, something I like to do right before a big test or something. I was just going about along the streets and sidewalks, not aiming for a specific place, not running to anywhere, just running, just jogging. I wasn't a threat to anyone. My karmic balance has been positive recently. I saved a wasp yesterday. And still, this happens. Sometimes I wonder if the universe is actually kind like people say it is, or if it's just a place where we exist, where pain happens because it just does, and happiness means nothing except for the power we give it in our brains, controlled by chemicals and imbalanced beyond recognition. I took a corner a bit too quick, I guess, and slammed my left foot into a much too large doorstep. My knee buckled and I fell. The pain was excruciating. I cursed at the heavens to allow this to happen. I pulled off my sock and shoe to show a mangled corpse of a toe. My big toe had been split into 3 equal pieces with a bone sticking out of the middle. It was like a flower, the way it spread open to reveal its beautiful insides. But instead of a flower, it was my foot. And I cried. Up next, Is It True by Tame Impala, and after that, Jimmy Thing by Dave Matthews. You just heard Sunblind by Fleet Foxes. I'm Taylor Barr, your Midnight DJ. And have you heard about Worm Club? It's a group of individuals who like to meet up at seemingly erratic times to do seemingly nothing. I attended a session the other night and have written a short review. Worm Club is a place for people. A human would understand what they're trying to do. A human does understand. After the last big rain, I received a text notification. It was Worm Club, and they wanted me to join them. I said yes, I would love to, and so I packed my fanny pack and I ran out the door. We were meeting under a streetlight somewhere near the police station. Everyone was wearing a bright pink, no, that was salmon, raincoats. I was severely underdressed in my bathing suit and pajama top, and they all removed their shoes, laid on the ground, and they wriggled. They moved about without the use of their legs or arms, crawling over each other with no care to what parts were grazing to. I didn't join. I didn't realize that's what this was, and they didn't seem to care that I wasn't interested either. They were totally chill with me, as long as I was chill with them. So, if you like to squirm and worm, then Worm Club is for you. Sign up is unnecessary. They will reach out. Up next, Take Me Out by Franz Ferdinand, and after that, Chinatown by Bleachers featuring Bruce Springsteen. But before I let you go, it's midnight, dear listener. I'll be back tomorrow, though. Don't worry. It's only Monday. Oh, it's only Monday. JK, this week's going to be fantastic. Today was actually pretty okay. And tomorrow will be even better.